Hey guys, I'm Big Mac Davis here, and welcome to the Half-Life 2 100% walkthrough for the PC, played through Steam on the hard difficulty setting. This is Chapter 3, Route Kanal, and this is where the adventure truly begins for Gordon Freeman, as he must venture through the canals of City 17 in order to get to Black Mesa East with Alex Vance and her father, Eli Vance. So the canals will be long, they will be hard, and judging from the length of this video, you know that this chapter is very long and very hard. In fact, most of the chapters in Half-Life 2 are indeed very long and very hard. But this is Chapter 3, Route Kanal, and in this chapter we can unlock 2 achievements: Barnacle Bowling and Anchors Aweigh. And we can also unlock 7 more Lambda locations throughout this chapter. So what are the Lambda locations, you might be asking? Well, they are item and health stashes that were left behind by the Resistance citizens. And in this chapter, we will be meeting several members of the Resistance as we journey throughout the canals. So, this is Chapter 3, Route Kanal, right now. So, in this darkened hallway, you can use the health recharger if you so need it.
Help me!
Oh my! Let's run to the left.
Stop! We didn't do anything! They'll be looking for you now. You'd better run. There's nothing else you can do here.
Now, you want to make sure that you crowbar whack the left civil protection agent first, and then the right one, as the left one has a pistol.
Get going!
And so now we will grab that pistol from that civil protection agent. And now instead of progressing further in this level, what I'm going to do is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to go in the previous section and kill the remaining civil protection agents. So in this section, what you want to do is hide to the left as you progress forward, and then from the left you can sneak shoot the civil protection. Just make sure that you do not run out of ammo for those guys. And so now what we're going to do is try and get over the fence. And to do that, we need this crate near the fence. And then we'll go grab a barrel. And I hear a scanner. So he is going to die. And this is also a reason why you want to come out here as well, for the scanners. For the armor batteries that they may drop. Okay, so now we'll pick up the barrel and we'll place it on top of that crate. And then we'll just jump over the fence. And we will grab their ammo. And now what we're going to do is re-navigate our way through the trains once again. And in this section, what you want to do is make sure that you kill both civil protection agents. One on the train, and then one on the very high ledge. Okay. Now, there's innumerable number of civil protection agents on the left side behind this energy shield. And for the sake of completeness, I'm only going to kill him one time. And yes, there is a scanner. And no armor battery, but that's okay. But like I said, what I'm going to do is go back into the red boxcar. And to do that, what you want to do, when you get there, is to jump into the right side of it. Right there. That's how you get back inside. And sometimes you can get lucky and find these civil protection agents' pistols. But I guess in this case, I can't find it. So now what we're going to do is try and take care of one civil protection agent. Okay, and that was just for completeness, just to kill one. He is innumerable. He will keep coming back to life. Not really, but more will come. And no armor battery again, but that's okay. And so now what we're going to do finally, I know it was kind of a waste of time, but now we will go back across the fence once again. And yes, just to prove a point, if you walk over on the left side, you will see that civil protection agent. He is still there. He will keep coming back over and over again. And so now what I'm going to do, I will cut the video for this because it's rather long, but what you want to do is have the scanners come to you repeatedly, over and over again, and grab their armor batteries, until you hit about between 50 and 60 suit. So I will be right back. And as you can see, the multiple bodies of the scanners are all around, and I have 58 suit. Now, like I said, this is completely optional. You don't have to do any of this. This is just for the new beginners of this game to feel a bit comfortable with their suit, and to have some protection. Okay, so now we are officially ready to begin Chapter 3, Route Kanal. And yes, once again, if you took damage, be sure to use the health recharger. And so yes, as we start this chapter, we saved these two citizens from the civil protection while they were being beaten, or at least while this guy was being beaten. And we beat them to death. But this guy, if you notice, is not dead. He is just unconscious, if you see his mouth is moving. So anyways, now we are ready to continue on with this chapter. And only go up the first flight of stairs for a civil protection agent. And this civil protection agent will drop something. He will drop a 10 health pack. We don't need it, so we'll just move on from that and go up the stairs. Now for these next stairs, what I like to do is strafe to the left and look up. For that civil protection agent right there. And so now we'll go up the stairs to the top. And yes, if you notice, the civil protection are really wanting Gordon Freeman right now. So they are sending everybody out to find him. And if you notice, the woman on the PA says unidentified person of interest. She's telling the civil protection to find us, which is never a good thing. Anyways, about these explosive barrels, what I like to do for the left one is place it right at the entrance of the stairs. Right there. And then for the center explosive barrel, that's fine where it is to the right of the trash can. And for the third one, what I like to do is place it at the entrance of the next set of stairs right there. And there's a train coming. So, what you could do is go down the stairs all the way and investigate, but there's nothing down here. There's a blue wall on the right side of the train tracks, and there's also a blue wall on the left side of the train tracks. So, there's nothing down here, there's no items. We'll have to go up the stairs and then jump on the train. And then on this ladder, but be very quick about it. For that right there. Now hide behind this barrier and just wait. So there are 5 civil protection agents and we killed 4 of them so far. Okay, and all 5 of them are now dead. And so now what I'm going to do is go back and grab their ammo. You will want to do this periodically throughout this game and go back and grab their ammo. Okay, and all ammo has been grabbed, and so now we will go back across the train once again. And we will continue on and into this abandoned hut. Well, he got stuck up there, which is always fun to see sometimes. Anyways, right here is supposed to be a Lambda symbol. I don't know why it didn't show up, actually. But this is your first Lambda location of 7 in this chapter, and this is your second one overall in the entire game. So, we will grab the item stashes down below. But yeah, I don't know why it didn't show up, but that's okay. We will just move on from that. And that's also fun to do as well. So now we will go outside and we see a supply crate. But before we bash it, what we want to do is creep over to the left near the gate and alert those guys and then shoot the right barrel. Wow, and that was quite the fireworks show. And we will kill both of the civil protection agents by doing that. And we have some pistol ammo in the supply crate. Now through this gate, what you could do, and I'll demonstrate it right here, is you can build your way up to the fence where those civil protection agents were, in the hopes of maybe grabbing their ammo. I guess you have to jump crouch onto there. Yeah, see, just like that. You can sometimes grab their ammo from here if it is against the fence. But you can't go inside there, by the way. There is no way inside there, but only if it's against the fence. Now, in this corner, you can grab some more ammo and a health pack. But also on the left side, you see that barrel? And there's more guys. And you can catch him in the blast if you're careful. And there's another one. I forgot there was 2 of them. But anyway, yes, like I said, this is just for completeness sake. I'm only going back to grab their ammo. Well, ammo is not very tight in this game. You can run out if you're not careful, so you do want to make sure that you go back and grab some of their ammo. Okay, and we wasted enough time already. We will just move on now.
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your physical status with
We will
local
go back to the fence where we shot that last barrel. And this time, we'll go to the right side and jump over the collapsed fence. But you want to be careful, because through here, we can kill some more guys. Okay, there are 6 civil protection agents, but there is no way that you can get down there to grab their ammo, because we can't jump back over the fence behind us. There is no way to get their ammo, because on the right side is a blue shield, on the left side is also a blue shield. We cannot get their ammo. Anyways, let's just move on. This is our second Lambda location of this chapter, but once again, the Lambda symbol did not appear. But the Lambda location is inside this ventilation shaft. Okay, and we will move on to the right side, where we can finally get over the first of the blue walls in this train track. So now what I do is I carefully drop down onto this pallet down below so as not to take damage. Just like that. And also, yeah, see, you can't get behind this blue shield to grab their ammo. And there's a blue shield also on the other side of the train tracks as well. Now these barrels are a trap for you. What you want to do is slowly approach them. And then just quickly blow them up so as to kill the first civil protection agent. And now what I'd like to do is strafe around the next corner. Blow up that barrel and then hide. Kill that third guy up there as well. And we are hiding from this train right here, because if you are on the train tracks, then you are dead. But once the train passes, you are now able to walk on the train tracks once again. And so now underneath the stairs, you don't want to miss it, is an armor battery, so make sure that you grab that if you need it. We'll go up the stairs and use the health recharger if we need to. Now, about these barrels, I will use them as a trap later on, and you'll see when I do that. For right now, we'll just move on. We'll lure that guy down and blow him up just like that. That's always fun to do. And so now, yes, we will use the first barrel. What we're going to do is grab it and bring it down the stairs and place it to the left of the energy shield, about right there, and use that as a trap for later on. And you'll see when. For right now, we'll just proceed further. And here we go. And that barrel will most likely kill both of the civil protection agents that were on the train tracks right there. And so now what we're going to do about the second barrel is grab it, of course, and then place it at the entrance right here, right about here, to the right of the green dumpster right there. and use that as a trap later on, and you'll see when. For right now, we'll go up the stairs. And if we look to the left side, we see that there are 3 civil protection agents coming our way again. So, here is where that barrel trap will come in handy. What you want to do is stand right here on the stairs and crouch down, and then just wait for them to appear in front of the barrel or behind the barrel. And it may take several seconds for them to do that.
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your civil status with local protection team immediately.
And so that barrel can sometimes kill most, if not all, of the civil protection agents, all 3 of them. And if that's the case, that's always a good thing, if that can happen. Okay, so now we're ready to proceed again, so let's go back up the stairs and onto the bridge. Now, down here, we are now on the other side of that blue energy shield. So that's how we get past it. Now, over on the left side, you want to be careful of the hunter chopper above us. But what you want to do is drop down to the train tracks below. And yet again, here comes 3 more civil protection agents, but we don't have a barrel. So what you want to do is use this wall as a hold point for them. Okay, and there was some lag, but that's okay. Use the health recharger and make sure to bash these supply crates for some items, including the suit. So, we have not even entered the canals yet, my friends, but we are about to. If we notice, we have now gone through 2 of the blue energy shields. But we couldn't simply walk through because you can't pass through these. So we had to go the long way around, and that's what took the time. And over on this side of the train tracks, there is, once again, another blue energy shield which we cannot pass through. So how do we get past it? Well, we are now going to enter the canals, finally, right down below. Oh, fun times are ahead of us. So let's do that. And a train is coming. Okay? I guess there's no train coming. Yeah, the PC version of this game can be slightly glitched more than the Xbox 360 version. As you can already tell, several glitches have happened already, but that's okay. Now this door over here is locked, so our only option is to drop into the canals below. Now down here, there are no items to grab, and there's no reason to bash anything down here, so we will just proceed down the canals. But what I like to enjoy doing is capsizing the boat right there. So we'll just proceed, and if things get in your way, then you can bash it if you so desire. But eventually, we will come across this red boxcar. So how do we get past this red boxcar? Well, let's find the ladder right here. And then go down through this hole where we see a resistance citizen. So let's drop down inside.
Good God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
but only if you're below 25 suit.
Be careful now. We really can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you down here, it's bad news for the whole railroad.
We serve the same mystery.
Better get going.
So, the G-Man was on the television when we dropped down, so be sure to notice that. But also of interest is this canal map. It is an actual map of the canals, and you can trace it. See, we start right here at this Lambda symbol.
Hit the road, Jack.
It is the entrance of the canals. We are now at the entrance. And you can follow this map through the maze and corridors of the canals. And if you keep following it, we will eventually reach the location where you can get the airboat. What is the airboat? Well, we shall find out later on. But that is a map of Chapter 3. So now we will proceed into the next section of the game, the canals. So, the boxcar citizen told us that the main station of the resistance of the canals is right around the corner, and that they'll get me started on the right foot. Well, let's go see the main station, shall we? Now, it doesn't matter which boards you break, they'll all eventually collapse, and the train will collapse, allowing you to crouch underneath it. And we see a crow. How interesting. Oh gosh! And there is the Barnacle. Remember Half-Life 1, everybody? Remember the Barnacle from Black Mesa? Well, they have survived the Black Mesa incident and are now loose on the Earth. One crowbar whack kills them. So we'll just do that right there. And now let's go see the main station of the canals. Oh my gosh! That's not good. The Civil Protection have raided it already, and they have killed all the citizens of the main station. Well, that's not good, like I said, which means we're going to have to hurry if we don't want to get captured or killed by the Combine. So, let's go and see if we can't clean up the main station. So, in this area, don't go any further, like way beyond there.
Hey, over here! Help!
Shoot that guy in the tunnel. So make sure he dies and this guy. Okay, and once both Civil Protection agents are dead, I'm finally able to get my bearings here. So yeah, the Combine have raided the main station like I said and like we witnessed. But if you notice, the firepower was coming from the right side. It looked like a machine gun, and we see all the dead bodies and all of the blood around here. So what we're going to have to do is be very quick. What we want to do is sprint to the right and enter the sewer right here and kill one more guy. Just like that. And we're now able to enter inside the back of the main station.
Station 12, come in.
This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Repeat, Civil Protection is coming down on underground stations. We're already getting refugees from 9 and outlying. Looks like we're...
Station 8, do you copy? Station 8, are you there? We have confirmed reports of manhacks. Repeat, they're filling the underground with manhacks.
Yep, it's just as we figured. The Civil Protection is coming down on all of the underground stations of the canals, which means Gordon Freeman is not going to be able to meet many members of the Resistance because they might already be dead by the civil protection. And what were those things the woman mentioned, the man-hacks? Well, we'll find out later on. For right now, let's go up the ladder, but be very careful and be very quiet. And jump off on the right side. And then crouch. What you want to do is go up behind these civil protection agents and grab the explosive barrel. Now, this will not alert them to your presence, but what you want to do is place the barrel in between them and then slowly back up from the explosive barrel. And then just shoot it. Now, immediately shoot the barrels on the right side. You'll thank me later. And then mount the gun. And once you see rockets, get off. Because that Combine APC will destroy the mounted gun. And so now, if you need the health and ammo, okay, you can come back down here and get the armor batteries and the health and ammo if you so desire. And so now, since we don't have the weapons to kill the Combine APC yet, we will just move on to the next area, because we are no match for that armored vehicle. And we enter into some more grimy canals. And here, I guess the Lambda symbol appeared again. So here is your third of 7 Lambda locations. We'll jump over the red car and grab the items. And so now we'll just jump back across. And we have more barnacles to kill, so let's get to swinging. Now, in this outside area, there are 2 things to do out here. The first thing to do is to shoot the barnacle on the right side. If, you want all the kills. And the second thing to do outside here is to find the resistance citizen in the tube.
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead. I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
And yeah, by the way, the resistant citizens will call this the Underground Railroad, the railway. It's just a way of saying that these resistant citizens are using the canals as a means of exiting City 17 to safety. So now we will proceed into the next chamber. And in this chamber is something interesting. If you look up, you can sometimes kill these guys if you're very quick. So yeah, you can sometimes kill both of the civil protection agents from up here, but in this case I killed only one of them. But don't worry, in the next chamber is where you can kill the last one. And that chamber is over here, on the right side. Now this chamber with the water inside of it is a deadly trap. What you want to do is go underneath the water and remain under the water for this entire period. For that reason right there. And so now it is safe to kill that civil protection agent after all the barrels are exploded. And so now we'll go around and grab up the pistol ammo from the supply crates that the barrel blew up. And so now we will proceed into the next tube. And now this area can sometimes be dangerous if you rush outside, but I'm not going to rush outside. What I'm going to do is try and get that barrel to kill the first agent, and then just kill the second one from the ground. Just like that. Okay, so now we can walk outside. I like to use this dumpster right here as a hold point for the next battle. And the next battle is right here with this civil protection agent. Okay, so now he's dead. Yeah, like I said, you want to take these areas slowly and methodically if you want to survive down here. Now, about this bridge, what I like to do is approach the bridge slowly and then blow up the barrels. And that will kill all 3 of the civil protection agents that were on the bridge. And so now what we're going to do is grab the items from around here. The first is on the left, and it is ammunition. The second is on the right, and it is also ammunition. And the third is this supply crate over here, which has more ammunition in it. Now, when you go underneath the bridge, I like to go slowly again because there's a civil protection agent on the left and right. I like to use this corner right here as a hold point. Okay, so now it is officially safe to walk outside of this area. And now we enter the area where we can get the Barnacle Bowling achievement. What you want to do is crouch down, grab the center barrel, bring it out, and then just toss it away. And then crouch inside, where we see 2 barnacles. Now, I just crowbar whack them both. And here is where we can get the Barnacle Bowling achievement. If you see these 2 explosive barrels here, we can use those for the achievement. And if you look down here, there are multiple barnacles. What you want to do is toss a explosive barrel down there, shoot it once, and then shoot it again. And there you go. You have the achievement Barnacle Bowling if you can kill 5 barnacles with the same exact barrel, which I just did. And now for this second barrel, there may be some survivors, so I like to use that. And in this case, there is only 1. And so, yeah, this chamber is perfect for the achievement, because look at all the barnacles. All you need to do is kill 5 of them with the same barrel, which we just did, so that's awesome. Anyways, there's ammo down here, and there's also health down here as well. Now for this area. What I like to do is approach it very slowly, again, and then step back. And now for this area, what you want to do is remain underwater the entire time, while you are swimming. Swim to the left, and then find the ladder over here on the right side. Go up, and land on this platform, and then kill the guys. There are 3 civil protection agents that are up here. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay, where's the other one then? I guess there's 4 of them. Okay, where'd you go? Okay, and all 4 civil protection agents are now dead. We're on this platform. What you want to do is go to the right side, and again, stay underwater as you swim to the right side. And then on the left side, find this wooden pier and go on it. But you want to be very quick. Aim for the barrels up there. Because you'll kill all the civil protection agents that were on that bridge. And so now we can gather up the supplies in this corner right here if we need them. And we're going to jump across, yes, but then we're going to jump backwards. And again, we're going to jump across, and again, but then jump backwards. And now it is officially safe to wander this area. So we'll jump from platform to platform, and we'll go through into the next section of the game. And we are trapped inside this chamber. And the teeter-totter is facing the wrong way, so we can't use it to escape. Our goal is to get up to this upper ledge, but it's too high to reach. So how are we supposed to escape? Well, we have to use something called physics. Remember high school, where we learned about physics? Or maybe middle school. It's been a while since I've been in school. But anyways, we want to use the cement blocks and place them on the high end of the teeter-totter so that it will lower back down, so that we can escape the chamber. And for the sake of completeness, I am going to use all of the cement blocks to my advantage. It's easier that way as well. Okay, and all the cement blocks have been placed, so now we can just walk, you don't have to run, and then jump. Well, I mean, it would work if I didn't have some fail going along with it. Yes, please hold the fail. And now we enter the next section where we meet something. Oh my gosh, that's right. We have to contend with a hunter chopper, and we have no means to kill it with our weapons. So how are we supposed to avoid this thing? Well, I will attempt to guide you through these canals with the hunter chopper on our tail. What you want to do is look down into the canals below, and there is a scanner way off in the distance, so I will wait for him to come to me. Yes, my sweetness, come to me. Do you love me? So come on closer to me. Also, do you love me enough to drop an armor battery? Maybe? Maybe? Yes, actually, he dropped an armor battery. Well, thank you, Scanner. I love you. Anyways, down here in the canal area, there are 2 items to grab. The first item is a health pack, and that is next to this barrel right here. And if you need it, grab it. But if you don't, just run past the health pack all the way to this metal barrier. That's our first place we're going to run to. And then just hide. Okay, see that metal barrier on the right side over there? That's our next goal. So let's run. And then hide. Hopefully he'll stop firing. Yes, he did. That's what you want to have happen. It happens most of the time. He will stop firing when you're underneath this barrier. And from here, I like to take care of the barnacle that is way over there. Is he dead? Nope, not quite. He's dead now. Okay, so that barnacle is taken care of. So our next goal, well, actually, there is one item, and it's behind me. It's this health pack right here. But grab it only if you need it. Our next goal right now is to run for this cement barrier right in front of me. So, let's go ahead and do that. And then the chopper will come around to my side, so I'll go onto his side right now. And then, once again, hopefully, more often than not, the chopper will stop firing and will also stop moving. That's good. That's what we want to have happen. Basically, if you can do this and get the chopper to stop moving, that's all the better for you because you're allowed to at least breathe a little bit. So now what we're going to do is actually run for the next metal barrier right over here. So let's go ahead and do that. But now we have no more cover at all, so let's run and keep running. Use the barrels as cover, open the door, throw the barrel, and get inside. Yes! I took no damage. And that was my first attempt at doing this. I have never taken no damage before. So, to do this during a recording, I feel good about myself, actually. Now down below here, we see the 5th of the 7th Lambda symbol, which means there are items nearby. And to get them, we have to use this ladder. And here are the items right there. So now we'll go back up, and we'll just continue on. Now, do not miss this armor battery right here if you need it. Be sure to grab it to the right of the tire. Now, on the right side is an explosive barrel. But there's 2 layers of barnacles, so we need a second explosive barrel. And so where do we grab it? Well, on the left side over here. But notice first this burnt corpse. He is looking rather disgusting, actually, I have to say. Anyways, the second explosive barrel is down in this waterlogged area with the health packs over here. So we'll grab them if we need them, but we will grab the explosive barrel and then bring it back out. And then once again, we will throw it down the canal area and shoot it twice. And that will kill the first layer of barnacles. Now, the second barrel can be done the same way, but only if the center tongue is down. Like right there. Alright, and both layers of barnacles are dead, so now we can go down this ramp that's very gooey. On the right side, there is nothing. It's the chamber that we came from, actually. So we'll just go to the left. And continue up into an almost identical chamber as the last one with more burned corpses all around. And in this chamber, they only give us one explosive barrel, but there's still 2 layers of barnacles. So, what I do is I just crowbar the first layer right here. And then, for the second layer, I'll use the barrel. Okay, and once again, both layers of barnacles are dead. So now we will head down here. On the left side, you can grab the health pack if you need it. But we will continue up the stairs, where we meet the hunter chopper once again. Now, what you want to do is wait for him to stop firing and then open the door and run to the left. Okay, and don't worry, there are no items in that chamber at all, so we'll just move on from that. On the left side, behind this board, don't miss the ammunition there. And there is also more ammunition near these barrels right here, and also some health, so don't miss that as well. And over here, down here is the next section, but I want to show off this poster right here. And I hear a scanner. And he dropped another armor battery. Man, these scanners are loving me today. Anyways, yes, about the poster, it says resist. When you see these posters, that also means you're in a friendly area. So, let's head to the next section. Now, the left path is a dead end, so we'll have to go use the right path. Now, about these explosive barrels, I will be using them as a trap later on, and you'll see when.
Civil protection is onto us. We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Be glad you're not the guy they're looking for. Poor bastard doesn't stand a chance. Sounds like they're calling in every CP unit in City 17. Now they're flooding the areas up ahead with manhacks. You better get going before they sweep through here.
Oh shit! Too late! Close call. Thanks for your help.
Look, it isn't safe here. Now I'll give you some supplies to keep you going, then you really gotta go.
And those were the manhacks. Evil, evil little rotating blade robots from hell. And so now where are the supplies that the citizen was mentioning? I don't see any supplies. Oh, a ladder. Let's go up and bash 2 supply crates for some health and ammo if you need them. Do not bash these planks because they lead to a special area. Now, I will be back to grab these items when I return to this citizen's shack. But for right now, what I'm going to do is grab the first explosive barrel, because it will be used as a trap coming up. And we'll just continue on.
Good luck out there.
Thank you, sir. I will need all the luck I can get. Now, I like to place the explosive barrel right in front of this gate and let the manhacks gather up near the gate. Okay, come on, manhacks. Let's not do this now. There are 3 manhacks in this chamber, and the third one is stuck behind a barrier. Here he comes. Okay. So now with all 3 of them, we can blow up the barrel. And that barrel should kill most, if not all, of the 3 manhacks in that chamber. So now, around the next corner, I like to shoot the barrel. And that barrel, or those barrels, should kill most, if not all, of the manhacks. And so now I'm going to go back and grab that second explosive barrel, because it will also be used as a trap later on. Just be careful. In this citizen's room is a manhack. And that manhack, unfortunately, will kill the resistant citizen. How sad. But anyways, now I will go grab that second explosive barrel. And since I'm not coming back to the citizen's shack, I'm going to go grab the items that I left behind. The ammo and the armor battery. Okay, and so now we'll take the explosive barrel to where we need to place it. Now, for right now, I place the barrel on the left side right here and head down the right path. We will go through that gate very soon, but we'll go through this archway and grab the items that we need, if we need anything. And now we'll go through that gate. So, what I do is I inch my way through the gated area, alert these 2 guys, and shoot them to death.
You are charged with capital malfeasance. Remaining units contained.
And once both of them are dead, you will want to reclose the gate, because now comes more manhacks in this area. So once again, I let them gather up near the gate. And then I place the barrel in front of the gate, but then I back up, because sometimes they can get the barrel to explode, just like that, so you don't want to be near the explosion. And like before, that should kill most, if not all, of the manhacks. So we'll go back in the chamber, and we will grab the items that we missed, if we need anything again. We'll go back through the gate. Okay. That's rather humorous. And we'll just keep going. Now, you see this explosive barrel. What we're going to do is grab it and move it back into this gated area and place it somewhere right in the middle, about right there. it will be used as a trap later on when we are on the other side of the pipe. Now in this section, what I do is I just drop down to the ledge below, and then get onto this pipe and get inside the vent opening. Now because the hitbox on this manhack stinks, I use my pistol. Because like I said, the hitbox stinks. I can't bash it with the crowbar in this corridor. But the reward is worth it, especially if you need pistol bullets. Just grab it all. It will boost you all the way back up to maximum. Now, be careful when you re-emerge from this ventilation duct, because a civil protection agent will arrive. Make sure that he dies quickly. And so now we can emerge from here, down below, and take the ladder down below again. And down here we will proceed forward down some more canal areas. And you see that barrel over there. Now, I like to use this area right here as a hold point, right here. Because they are very deadly. They are armed with a brand new weapon. And so now we are going to go take that weapon from their fingers. The submachine gun, the SMG. This is an awesome weapon for close-range fighting. And I'll demonstrate more of that later on. For right now, we'll grab their ammo. And we'll notice this explosive barrel. What I like to do is place the barrel somewhere around this small hill right here in the water. And get the barrel to stop right about there. And then we'll crawl inside this dark shaft. And we'll bash that crate. Okay. Oh my gosh! What is that thing? Well, everybody, meet the zombie. Or in this case, in this particular instance, meet the zombie torso. Very disgusting creature with the head crab latched on the torso. Anyways, we'll grab the items as well as the grenade. Now about the grenade, don't use it until a specific point in this chapter, and you'll see when. But for right now, we'll emerge. And remember that barrel? We're going to use it now. You can just blow him up just like that and grab his machine gun. Okay, and now we will continue on down the canals, where we see more water in this chamber. So what we're going to do is go under the water and be very quick as we enter into the tunnel there. Do not get squished by the fan. It is possible, so make sure to don't do that. And then emerge up here for some air. And then just continue on swimming down the underwater tunnel. And up here, we will just jump the gap, and we emerge in this pipe area with a scanner. And he did not drop an armor battery that time, but that's okay. Now, about this pipe. What I do is I hang on the left side of the pipe as I slowly emerge forward, and then I run backward when the civil protection drop down. And then yeah, I use the center walls under the pipe as my hold point as I take them out. And watch out for the barnacle on the left side. but the reward is worth it. We gain access to a supply crate. Now, again, you want to slowly continue up along the left side of the pipe, but you want to remain in the open for that barrel right there. The barrel will kill both of the civil protection agents for you, which is always a good thing. Now, up here in this grassy area, do not miss on the left side these items. You specifically don't want to miss the armor battery that is there. And so now we will get onto the top of the pipe and continue down along it. Just be careful. As you approach here, there is some steam as well as a barnacle tongue. Now what I like to do is blow up the barrel, so that it won't bother me later on. And then I want to run to the right side in that area there. Well, I guess I got sucked up. And I did not take damage from the steam. That's awesome. Anyways, there are 2 more barnacle tongues on the steam pipe. So, again, you want to kill them with the crowbar. And a manhack. Stupid manhacks. Anyways, there's 1 more barnacle. And also in this corner, do not miss the items. They are very nice to have, especially if you took damage in this area. So we'll carefully navigate along the steam pipe, and we see the 6th Lambda location on the right side. So let's go. We'll drop down underneath the Lambda sign to the supply cache, where there are 2 armor batteries. Do not miss them. They are very nice to have. And so now we will continue on into the darkened alcove and into some more water. So, let's go. Find the ladder and slowly go up it, because you want to catch the civil protection agent up top completely off guard. There we go. He hasn't seen me yet. You want to shoot him so that he dies quickly. Then immediately go underneath the water and stay there. Now, there's 1 more civil protection agent up there, so we'll just kill him. Okay. Now, this next area is hell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my submachine gun grenade for this area. Yes, you do get one in that Lambda location. What I'm going to do is round the right corner and then launch the grenade at the wall. You'll see. That will kill both of them, and you have 1 more. So make sure that he goes down as well. And so now this area is now clear. It's much tougher than it looks without that SMG grenade. And so now we will continue on through the canals again. And continuing on means going through this archway. Now what I like to do, there are a lot of manhacks in this area, and I don't have any explosive barrels anymore. So what I do is I carefully inch forward and alert 1 or 2 at a time. And how did he get me? I will never know that. Anyways, yeah, just inch forward and alert 1 or 2 at a time. I know this is a painful process, but this is a walkthrough. I think there's like 6 manhacks in total, maybe. I love the music, by the way. Okay, so that's 3 man hacks. On the right side here, you can get... Yeah, I just grabbed the health pack, but I want to make sure that no more man hacks are going to come for me right away. So I inch forward, like you see here, and get more man hacks to come for me, as per usual. Okay. Oh, here comes more. 2 more. The crowbar is the best weapon. Wow, I am getting just... Of course, I say the crowbar is the best weapon, and then I just get sliced to ribbons. Okay, scanner. Yeah, please. You need to stop. Okay, and that is the end of those guys. So, like I said, there's some items on the right side, a health pack and some ammunition, so grab that if you need it. In the next alcove, there is just some ammunition, so grab that as well. And now we will just continue on, where we have some more items. Now, do not miss this armor battery in the left corner. It is very nice to have after that man-hack battle. Now, through here is a pretty difficult room, but I find that Bollockst has the best strategy that I've found on the internet, whether it be official guides or written down guides or YouTube videos. It is risky, however. So, bash through, and we see these explosive barrels everywhere. And we also see the man hacks are coming down. So what I do is I gather them all up as best I can in the same specific area of this chamber. And then I go up the ladder to the very top, press the use button to get on the pipe, then crouch down, throw the explosive barrel, and then hide, and then shoot the barrel. And make sure that all the other barrels are exploded as well. And that particular strategy will kill most, if not all, of the man hacks in this area. Oh, I guess there's one more, but that's okay. Okay, I think there's something like 10 or 12 man hacks that will come down here. And that's just a lot of them. And there's one more. But you know, 2 of them are a lot better than 12. I'll tell you that right now. Are there any more man hacks that wish to come down and play? Well, I guess not. So, what is the goal for this room? What are we supposed to do here? Well, what we're supposed to do right now is find this health pack and use it if we need it. The second thing to do, the overall goal for this room actually, is to go down the ladder, and our goal is actually to get into this red lit tube, but we need to raise the water so that we are able to get inside the tube. So we'll go to the very top, press the use button to get on the upper pipe, and then head to the left and look in the chamber where the man hacks came from. Do you see that? There is an armor battery inside of there. Well, how in the world are we supposed to grab that? We can't get in there. This is where our grenade comes in handy. And I'm going to cut the video because I guarantee this will take multiple attempts. But you want to throw your grenade right behind the armor battery so that the explosion kicks the battery out and you can grab it. So I will be right back. There we go. So, after about 4 attempts, I finally got it to work. And so now with that done, we can now crouch back underneath here and proceed into the next chamber. And in this chamber is the solution with all of these pipes. What we're going to do is go down the ladder to the very bottom into the water, where we have access to a supply crate with 3 health packs, so be sure to grab them if you need them. We'll go up the ladder to the 2nd floor, right here, with a broken catwalk, so we cannot get to the red valve wheel to raise the water. We'll have to go back up the ladder to the very top, and then carefully navigate down these pipes. It's not that tricky, just go slow with it. And eventually, we will come to the valve wheel. So we'll turn it, which will raise the water and allowing us to get out of this chamber. So now we'll go up the ladder again and into the first chamber with all the man-hacks, and lo and behold, there are more man-hacks. What I like to do is use the pistol on them. This is a rare time where I will use the pistol because there's just too many of them. It's quite risky trying to do this with the crowbar because there's 4 man-hacks. And when there's just 1 left, then you can use the crowbar, if you so desire. There we go, they are all dead. So now, with this chamber flooded, we can go back down the ladder, and this time swim into the red-lit tube. Now quickly, before you run out of air, find the ladder and go up it. Now, we cannot jump this gap to the other side, so how are we supposed to cross this chamber? Well, let's head down to the bottom of the chamber and bash the planks and boxes out of the way. Always remember to resurface for air. Remember, you are still a human being and you need air. So what we're doing is we're trying to raise these spindles up. And these spindles will allow us to jump on them to cross to the other side. Just like that. And see, now we're on the other side of the chamber. And now we'll move on to the final section of this chapter. And so, we will go up the ladder. And we will land on the planks of wood right here. On the left side will be a scanner. Now, also on the left side, what we're going to do is sprint down the canal area and shoot at the 2 civil protection agents. Just like that. And we're also going to bash the 2 man-hacks in this area. Okay, and with all of these guys dead, now we can grab the civil protection agents' weapons. And also, because I saw a battery fall from the scanner, we are going to go grab that as well. Now, in these canal areas, there is nothing else to grab or do, so we will jump on this barrel and grab the supplies here. And then just continue on, where we have more manhacks. So who else here is getting tired of seeing the manhacks? I know I sure am. Now, we'll go into this chamber later on. For right now, we'll go down the left chamber. Just be careful of the 2 barnacles in this area, and we will kill them. And then we'll grab the supplies if we need them. And now we will go into that chamber that we skipped right here and go up the ladder. And, like before, we'll land on the planks of wood and grab the health pack if we need to, and now we're going to carefully navigate along these planks of wood. And we see another Lambda symbol, which means there are supplies nearby. So, you want to carefully navigate up here. Do not fall down. There is no way back up. And we see another Lambda symbol, and here is where the supplies are. So we'll grab those if we need them. And now it is okay to drop into this chamber, and we'll just proceed from there. Now, in this next area, what you don't want to do is drop down into the ooze on the right side. What you want to do is drop down onto the left side, and then go up these planks of wood. And then onto this pipe, and go to your final Lambda location of the chapter, which is not marked, and I don't know why, but it's your last Lambda location. And so now we'll go back down, and we'll proceed to the next area.
Got one! Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you? We got word you were coming. You got here at a bad time.
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat, Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
We've got some ammo in those crates over there. Help yourself to supplies and keep moving.
The airboat, huh? Well, that does sound very awesome. I can't wait to get into it. So we'll grab the items that the citizen was pointing out. And now this is an infinite ammo crate. It will give you maximum ammo for whatever emblem is on it. In this case, SMG ammo.
Get out of here!
Yes, I will. I will get out of here. So let's go. And now we enter the saddest part of this game so far. And I say so far for a reason.
They're showing us!
Oh my gosh. Well, that is a combine rocket full of head crabs. They are trying to zombify this village. That is so cruel. How could they? So, there are 3 head crabs here that you want to kill. And just go slow and you'll kill them all. Okay, and now with those guys dead, we can grab the supplies from the left side over here if we need them. And now we can continue on. Now in this next area, there are 2 head crabs to kill. And so, once again, we'll slowly move forward. That is the cruelest thing I can think of, you stupid Combine. We'll just put the citizen out of his misery, so now he can rest in peace. I'm so sorry, citizens. The Combine are evil. Now, for this rocket, there are 2 more head crabs. Okay, and they're both dead, so we will continue on again, where there's 1 more head crab. So through here at this next rocket, there is 1 head crab. And now we come to an area to the right or to the left. Well, the left is barred, so we'll take the area to the right. And oh my goodness, what are those things? Those are zombies. Watch out for his temper tantrum right there. And make sure that you always aim for the head for these zombies. It kills them much more quickly. Now, at the next Combine rocket, there is just 1 head crab to kill. And we will proceed further to this electrified wire. What you want to do is time your way through it so as to not get electrified. And at this rocket, you want to make sure that you kill the zombie with the SMG. And by the way, where he came from was the left path that was barred originally. Oh, I guess I activated the next head crab that I wasn't supposed to activate right away, but that's okay. Now we come to this electrified boxcar. Don't touch the boxcar's door or the sides. I like to open the door all the way so as not to get damaged. And at this next rocket, there are 3 head crabs. If you walk forward, they will launch themselves into the boxcar and get electrocuted, which is always very humorous to see. Anyways, watch out here. Kill that zombie as well with the SMG. There is no point for that barrel, so we'll just blow it up. Now for this next area, it's very critical. I like to go at this area backwards because a Combine rocket will drop down with 3 head crabs. Okay, and with all 3 head crabs dead, we can now move on past here. But first, there is one thing to do, and that is to renegotiate throughout this entire village. That's right. I want all the kills. I am just that anal. Now here, there were 2 head crabs, but I did kill one of them. And there's the second one. So make sure that they both die. Okay, so this is the one that has the 1 head crab. Yeah, okay. I didn't know where I was going originally. I was kind of figuring back here would be a head crab, and there is one, so be sure to kill him. Now there's 1 more head crab over this way. Well, I guess there's 1 more after that as well. There's 1 here at this rocket, and then there's 1 over here. And that's it. That's all the head crabs that are in this town, this village. So now if we try and go back and get more SMG ammo from the infinite ammo crate, well, a combine rocket drops in and you cannot proceed back. So why give us the infinite ammo crate in the first place? I don't know. But anyways, I've wasted enough time, and I'm sorry about that. Now we are ready to continue on to the airboat. Yes, finally. So yeah, like I said before, we're going to go across these planks of wood all the way to the airboat.
Hey, Dr. Freeman. I've been hoping you'd show up. Got this airboat all gassed up and ready to go. It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection out there in the open, but drive hard and you'll make it. You'll find more help up at Station 7. Just a few bends up the river. It's the old red barn. Climb on in. Fire her up.
Okay, and if we go inside the airboat, we unlock the achievement called Anchors Aweigh. So, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and now we are ready for action. So, let's go. And the first area we come to is this wide open area. I'm not going to investigate this area completely. I'm only going to show the enemies and the items. Our first stop is over here on the right side on dry land, with this combine rocket. Now this rocket has 2 head crabs. So make sure that both of them die, and that's it. We can now proceed further. What we're going to do now is make a hard left over here. And to the next combine rocket. This combine rocket is the most dangerous. It has 4 head crabs. 1 by the rocket and 3 by the debris. Okay, and all 4 head crabs are now dead, which means we are now able to proceed further. There are no items here by this combine rocket, but there is at the next one, and I'll point out where that is. The next location is straight ahead to this combine rocket over here. And this rocket just has 1 head crab to kill. Okay, so we've been using a lot of pistol ammo, and I know that, but that's the best weapon for the head crabs. So where can we get pistol reloads? You see this silver thing? To the right of it is this debris pile, and behind the debris pile is pistol ammo. In fact, 60 bullets. That will give you a lot of ammo for all the ammo you wasted on the head crabs, which is always a good thing. And so now we'll proceed to the final combine rocket way over here. Now here at this rocket there are no head crabs, at least until you come up to this cement area. The head crab is behind the crates. And he got squished. That's awesome. Use the valve wheel. You want to hold down your use button so that the gate raises all the way up. And so now, like the female citizen said, just a few bends up the river is the old red barn at Station 7. So let's go find it. Now through here, you want to go slow because of this crate right there. You want to grab the supplies from it. And now we'll proceed past these normal crates and into the next chapter. So until then, I'm Big Mac Davis. Woo, that was a long one. So, until then, until Chapter 4, I'm Big Mac Davis, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.